Good day, yoga people. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and my 4-digit ID code is 8096. Classes are $10. And if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Let's work with each other. Let's do the best we can. If you see my postings on Instagram and on Facebook, please repost and share the word, and your word of mouth would be greatly appreciated as well. Today's class is Open Flow and is a level 1, level 2. For those of you who are new to my class, welcome. Please keep in mind I give a lot of variations, and if I'm moving a little bit further out of your range and it's not within your practice, please be mindful and pull back, especially if you are working with special conditions or with any injuries, right? So by being mindful about your limitations, you will avoid an injury. So that's what we always try to do, right? Even though in moving disciplines, there's always a chance of something happening, but if you're very mindful about how deep you go into the poses, hopefully that will help you avoid any kind of injuries. And all right, so let's sit up tall. For those of you with tight hips or tight lower back, please elevate and sit up either on a block, a blanket, or a towel. So elevation will make it a lot more accessible for you to take a cross-leg position. Also, I really recommend, if you have props, to always have them near you in case you need them, right? So I usually place them at the front of the mat, either side. They are most accessible to you in those spots. Okay, palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, let the shoulders broaden. Lips are gently touching. Start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavushtan, Sarvavushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pudrikaksham, Pudrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Fingers come back to Gyan Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll the center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. Chin back to center and pause. Taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Coming off your blocks, extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Hand support to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. And back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Take the arms up high, extend. Exhale, twisting to the right. Back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up to center, exhale, other side. And then back to center again. Legs forward, forward fold. Back up, soles of feet together, knees apart. Take some gentle butterflies. And then come back to stillness, grabbing the ankles, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it forward into Baddha Konasana. If you can, press your elbows to your inner thighs, and that will help you get more hip opening. Take it back up, knees together, swing the legs back behind you, and take it to down dog. Inhale, right heel up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee toward the nose and round. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Hands top the thighs, and lunge forward. Now, if you have sensitive knees, you can take your blanket to your left knee. 2 more breaths. Hands come down, tuck the back toes, shift your hips over your left knee, flex your right foot, right hamstring stretch, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Release, step the right foot back down, tuck the back toes, come back into the lunge and drop the left heel down for warrior one, arms up high. Inhale, lengthen, reach up, bend front knee, arms alongside. 3 times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Keep the arms up and then bend the front knee. Warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can modify with the right elbow to top of the right knee. So if your hips are tight or if your hips, lower back is tight, then you can take it here to modify. Or if you can touch down directly, right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank, and then lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the hands alongside the rib cage. On the inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, the fullest extension you have for now. And then release all the way down. Child's pose, seat toward the heels, fold forward. Make your way back, down dog, hips up high. Inhale, left heel up, 3-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose and round. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend left knee. Extend the left back up, step forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. Extra padding to right knee if you need it. Hands on top of the thighs and lunge. So we're just holding it here for a few breaths. And start to release, hands to the side, half split, tuck the back toes, shift your hips over your right knee, lengthen out the left leg for the left hamstring stretch, folding forward. Step the left foot back down, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Warrior one, ground the right heel down, rise up. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up and keep the arms up. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. You can take the elbow to top of the leg for a modified position. Easier for your hips and your hamstrings, or your lower back. Or take the left hand directly to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Again, 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down to hover. Inhale, lift up, a little higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up to your highest. And then release, child's pose. Take the seat back toward the heels and fold forward. Take back to your down dog. Inhale, right heel up to sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside, and right arm to touch. Kick back up. Lizard, step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand. Take the left knee down, untuck the toes. Now, if you can, keep the right toes pointing forward, but if the hips are tight, you might need to turn the right toes slightly outwards and let the right thigh also turn outwards. Walk your hands forward and either keep the arms extended here and just lean the hips forward, or if you're ready to take the forearms down, take the forearms down. Lift the elbows up, walk your hands back in. Now if your toes are pointing forward, let's turn the toes out. And we're going to roll to the outside of the right foot. So your sole of the foot comes off the floor. That'll give you a front feet. Might be easier. Right? So you're going to turn the toes out and roll to the outside of the foot. Right? So the knees pointing out, keep your hands supported, and lean forward. Alright, walk it back in, step the right foot back, turn the right toes back forward. Come back to the lunge, back heel down, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen the front leg, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Tip the left hip back, reach your right hand forward. Again, to modify, hand to top of the shin if you're less flexible. You can always slide the right hand a little bit further down, and then finally, right hand down, left arm up is a very good option for your full expression of the pose. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up. Chaturanga. Inhale, roll forward and up into the up dog. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee to the outside of the left arm to touch. Kick back up, lizard. Step the left foot forward, so outside of the left hand. So toes are pointing forward, and if you are able to keep it there, stay there. If you need to turn your left toes out at an angle, the left thigh also turns out in the same angle. Walk your hands forward about a foot and take the forearms down. Right? Also, if that is not possible and you have a block, here's a very good place for you to take a block as well. Oh, by the way, we took the knee down behind you, right? So either keep your arms extended, take the forearms to a block, or your forearms directly to the floor. All right, so the right knee is down. I should have mentioned it sooner. All right, take it back up, lift, walk your hands back in. If your toes are pointing forward, I want you to turn your toes out now. Let the left thigh also turn out. You're going to roll to the side of the foot. All right? So make sure your foot is flexed and you're to the outside of the foot. So that gives you different rotation into your hips. And that's what we're feeling for. All right, step it back down. Turn the left toes back forward. Tuck the back toes with the back knee. Come up for warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Modifying, hand to top the shin, slide it down if you want, or left hand directly to the floor for the full expression of the pose. Right arm up. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse triangle. And then bending the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank, inhale one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick back up. Step the right foot forward, press the glute again. Left knee comes down. Walk your hands to top of thighs, lunge forward, extra padding to your left knee if you need it. Once you set up the base, this time when you're ready, Venus Mudra, arms up and back. Stay here for a few more breaths, or take any variations you want. Alright, start to break. Hands to the inside of the right foot. Turn the right toes out again, 45 degrees or so. Walk your left hand a little bit wider. So now the triangle, which you're balancing on, is a little bit wider. Right toes, right thigh turns out about 30 to 45 degrees, about the same angle. Then raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind. Make sure the hips are leaning forward and not off to the side. Right, so the rotation happens at the spine and the hips are lunging forward. If you're going further, bend your left knee, grab the foot and kick back. Release your left foot, raise your right arm up and over the right ear. Right side stretch. Take the hands down, angle your torso over to the left side. Left forearm comes down, right arm reaching forward. So you want to angle and arc the right hand even further to the left side, and that will give you a deeper right side stretch. Now you want to traction your fingertips to the floor and lean forward. Walk your right hand back in, lift the left elbow up, threading the needle, right arm threads underneath the left, bend your left elbow, draw the right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor. Press into your left hand, walk back in. Turn the left heel in. Walk the right foot out. You're going to turning your toes forward. You're going to step the foot down. Untuck the back toes and sit on that heel. Walk your hands forward and flatten toward the floor. Lift up and let's sit on the floor, right heel over to the side, toes point outwards. And let's side bend. Right hand to left leg, side bend over the right leg, left arm overhead. If you want to take that as infinity, you can lift the seat, thread the right arm underneath to grab the left heel, and then come back into the side bend. Infinity. Release, take back up, come to twist to the right. Square back to center. Step the left foot down, Skandasana. Right hand to grab the left heel, left ankle. Now, note this, right? Your left foot could be pretty close if you have the hip flexibility and can sit there in a stable position. If your heel is too close and you're tight around the hips, you might not be able to stabilize, right? So if that's the case, walk it forward a little bit. So you have a wider triangle in which to balance on, right? But if you have the mobility, if you have the balance, draw the heels in a little bit closer. Also, note that the left seat is not actually on the floor, right? If you're really open, you can sit down a little bit, but really, you don't have to, right? You can actually sit on the right leg in the right seat, and the left seat comes off the floor. Okay, right hand to grab the left ankle, side bend over the right leg. You can just reach your left arm overhead, right? If you tend to collapse on your left shoulder, another good option is half bind. This half bind gives you the opportunity to draw the top shoulder, left shoulder, up and back, so that you can pull against your left ankle for support, side bend and tilt the weight over the right leg, and still maintain this openness of your chest, right? If that is not necessary and you want to take a bind, it's the hand to the foot. Start to release, come back up, wrap the right arm around your left knee and twist. Take it back to center, come to twist. And with the hands with the support of the hands to lift the seat, keep the right heel forward. We're going to fold forward to a diagonal here. And then walk your hands over to the right, over the right leg, and fold over the right leg. Take the hands back down. Shift your left tiptoes. Step the right foot in. Draw the right shoulder underneath the right knee. Right? You can just fold forward here, or right hand to the floor. Pick up the right foot with your left hand and kick it out to the side. So this is your tiptoe squatting Vishwamitrasana. All right, step the right foot back down. Let's transition out and through the side angle. Inhale, come all the way up into reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor. right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Left knee to outside the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Set up your base. Hands to top of thighs. Lunge forward. Once your base is set, arms up. Venus Mudra. And take any additional variations you took on the first side. Alright, let's break. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Turn the left toes out to a diagonal. 30 to 45 degrees. Left thigh also turns out about the same angle. And walk your right hand a little bit wider. Raise your left arm up, rotating at the spine. Left hand behind your half bind. Make sure, again, hips are leaning forward and not rolling out to the side. And then we're going further to bind. Bend your right knee. Grab the inside of the right foot with the left hand and kick back. Stretch and release. Raise your left arm up and over the left ear, left side stretch. Take the left hand back down to the floor. Angle your torso over to the right a little bit more. Take the right forearm down. Reach your left fingertips forward. And then try to arc even more over to the right side so that you're getting a nice and deep left side stretch. Now try not to let the left knee fall in, right? The left knee should be opening out to the left side and not drawing to the right side. Right? It's a counter resistance, counter balance. Alright, walk your left hand in. Lift the right elbow up, threading the needle. Thread the left arm underneath, bend your right elbow, you're working to take your left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. Press into your right hand, walk it back in. Turn the right heel in, stand on the right leg. Turn the left toes forward, extend the left leg out. Alright, so your left foot should be flat, full extension of the left leg. Untuck the right toes and sit down on that heel and walk your hands forward to get flat toward the floor. So you're sitting on the inside of the heel so that you can get as flat as you can. Let the right knee angle out to the side. And walk your hands back in. Lift the left foot and sit down. Right? So the heel is to the outside of the right hip. Right? Side bending over to the left. So left hand to grab the right thigh, side angle over your left leg, reach your right arm overhead. Right? If you can take the bind, take the bind. For those of you taking infinity, you're going to lift back up, lift the seat. Thread the left arm underneath to grab the right heel, sit back down, and then side bend. Release, take it back up. Step the right foot down, right knee comes up. So again, this is your skandasana, right? So you're really extended your left leg and relying on the support of the left leg and the left seat. The right seat actually comes off the floor for most of us. Now, if you're really open in the hips and can sit all the way down, maybe that is okay if you can balance, right? And then also, the point about the heel. If your heel is too close to you and you cannot balance, you might want to walk the foot a little bit further away from you. And that will release all that tightness to your hips and you can balance a little bit better. But of course, if you can draw the heel in closer, that'll give you more hip opening and more quad and knee stretch. Alright, left hand, grab the right ankle, side bending over the left leg, reach your right arm overhead. So you're anchoring your left hand to the right heel for support, right? And you're stacking your shoulders, right arm overhead. Now for those of you where your right shoulder is collapsing, right? So the good option is with the right hand behind you, using that resistance to stack your shoulders, side bend over the left. Right? Keep pulling against your right ankle with your left hand. That is part of your support. Now, if you don't need your right hand behind you and you want to take this full skandasana, go ahead and take it here. Release, take it back up, keep the legs. Twist to the right. Back to center. Counter twist to your left. Back to center. You're going to support with your hands and lift the seat. And then reach hands forward to a diagonal. Then walk over your left leg and fold over your left leg. Come back up and shift your right tiptoes. Step the left foot back in. Dig the left shoulder underneath the left knee and fold here. Or plant your left palm. Right hand grab the left foot. And it is your tiptoe squatting Vishvamudrasana. Alright, let's break. Step the left foot back down, hop the right foot back, come up. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, long breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, step the left foot forward, outside the left hand, step the right foot, outside the right hand. Yogic squat, let's take a seat down, hands together in prayer. Take the left hand out to the side, right arm up. Right hand behind you, if you have the half bind, open shoulders. If you have pretty open shoulders and you can take the full bind, take the full bind here. We're going to come into a standing balance. Gaze to the floor. Lift the seat up a little bit. Walk your right foot in towards center. And then shift to stand on the right foot. Pick up the left leg, standing tall here. This is your standing Manichasana. Now for those of you who have only the half bind, right? Half bind works the same way. Keep the left arm out, lift the seat, walk your right foot in towards center. Then shift to stand on the right foot, pick up the left. Left arm is pressing against the inner left knee, and that will give you more hip opening. Start to step, left foot back, right foot back out, come back to yogic squat, and then releasing your hands. Hands supporting, lift the seat, and turn the heels, the toes in a little bit, right? And coming back to a standing forward bend here, and your feet are separated on mat's width, swaying on your hips side to side. All right, come back to stillness. Bend at the knees. Come out of the pose safely, right? Come out of the forward fold by bending at the knees, lifting the back of the head, and upper back through a straighter spine. Use the strength of the legs to carry you up. Once you're standing, reach your arms out and up. And wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers, broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, engage your upper back, and look up. Come back to neutral position, releasing hands. Step the left foot in. Draw the right knee up, tree pose. Soak the right foot, inner left leg, hands together in prayer, arms up and out. Three more breaths. Airplane, warrior three. Take the right foot behind the left leg. Left hand to grab the inside of the right foot, standing tall. Right, so right arm, right knee angling out to the right side, so spreading over to the right as you lean forward into the shape of warrior three. But your arm and the right leg are in airplane. So it's airplane, warrior three. The upper back is lifted, so there is a back bend. Gaze is looking slightly forward. Release your right foot. Arms are out, so this is like a warrior three. Step it back. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg. Turn the left toes to the right side. So toes are slightly turned in, heels a little bit wider. So organizing your feet to find symmetry. Hands to the hips. Lift up for the back bend. Come back to neutral, hinging at the hips. Draw forward. Let the hands come down. Forward fold. Inhale, re-lengthen the spine. Keep that lengthiness of the spine. Hinge at the hips to take it forward. Let the head release. Let the head get heavy. Right, so once you find a nice, well-extended forward fold, right? So if you need to bend your knees a little bit, bend your knees a little bit. If you can fully extend, I'll give you a nice stretch to the back of the legs, but make sure you're not hyperextending in the knees. Hands supporting only as much as you need, right? So if you have a lot of forward folding flexibility, you maybe don't even need your hands that much, right? So only use your hands to support if you need them. You can continue to work here in the forward fold. Those of you who have transitions, you have inversions, arm balancing of your choice, anything you want. If you want to stay in the forward fold but deepen it, you can turn your hands the other way. Use your palms as grippers and walk them as far back as behind you as possible, and then resist by pressing the hands down and then drawing your chest further forward. Right? If you then prefer to twist, you can take the right hand down, left arm up to twist, take in both directions. If you want to forward fold over one leg, walk your hands over to one side and fold, take a few breaths, and then take it to the other side and fold. You have another 3 or 4 breaths to complete whatever you're working with. Right? It might actually be just perfectly fine to stay with lengthiness here, right? You don't have to do much. But if you can ground the heels down and the outer feet down and lengthen through the back bodies, right? So the heel grounding down, lifting the seat up, maybe even parallel torso to the floor, crown of the head forward, tail back with the arms fully extended. So everything is fully extended and engaged. Right? So you have many options here, however you want to take the pose. All right, let's start to finish up. Let's take the hands back to the floor for support. So just like we did earlier, coming into the standing position from the forward fold, right? So we took that squat. We're doing the same thing here. We're basically in this half squatting position, right? In this forward fold. All right, hands supporting. Bend at the knees. Let the seat drop a little bit. Shift the weight back toward your heels. When you think about coming up, think about lifting the head and the upper back. So you're coming through a straighter spine. Then, on the inhale, lift up through the strength of the legs, expand the arms out, turn the left toes back forward, warrior 2, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Yogic squat. Step the right foot forward. Outside the right hand, left foot forward, outside the left hand. Toes are turned out. Best you can. Try to keep the heels down. Hands together and pray. Then reach your right hand over to the right side. Press your right arm to the inside the leg. Left arm up and behind you, half bind. Now if your shoulders are tight, stay in this half bind, right? We're also transitioning into your standing balance. If you're taking the full bind, wrap the right arm around the right shin. Then take the gaze to the floor. Lift the seat up about halfway. Walk your left foot in towards center. So whether you have a half bind or a full bind, it works the same way. Shift the weight to your left foot. Pick up the right and start to stand up tall. Begin to break. Step the right foot back down, step the left back up, come back to the squat. Releasing the hands. Hands are supporting. Lift the seat, turn the heels wide, and your feet should be about max width. Just sway out your hips side to side and get some movement back and releasing the muscles a little bit. And the joints a little bit. Alright, coming back to stillness. To come out safely out of the pose, right? We just did it in the forward fold, in the straddling forward bend. Now we're in the standing forward bend. Alright, bending at the knees, let the seat drop a little bit. Lift back of the head and the upper back, shift the weight back in space, and that will give you a nice position to use the strength of the legs to come up. Reach arms out and up. Side bend to the left. Take it back to center. Side bend to the right. Take it back to center. Step the feet in together. Bend the knees, rise up chair. Stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee into tree pose. So the left foot to the inner right thigh. Hands together in prayer. Arms up and out. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Airplane, warrior 3. Release left heel behind the right leg. Grab the inside of the left foot with the right hand, stand tall. Open up the left arm to the side. Open up the left knee to the side as you transition to take the torso forward. So your left arm, left leg are like wings of an airplane. Your torso parallel to the floor, that's your warrior 3. Keep your upper back lifted, gaze slightly forward. Airplane, warrior 3. Release your left foot, arms out, warrior 3 like an airplane. Then step the left foot all the way back, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Lengthen out the right leg, turn the right toes to the left. Organize your feet, toes are just a little bit turned in. And find left to right symmetry, hands to the hips. Lift up for the back bend. Exhale, come to the forward fold. Hinging at the hips, let the hands come down. Re-lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, bending at the elbows to forward fold. Let the head release. And again, any variations you like. If you want to stay in forward fold and deepen the forward fold, you can take resistance with your big toe lock, pull against your big toes, and fold. Right? You can also pull against your heels, right? You can grab the ankles and the back of the heels and then pull in. Those of you who took twisting, you want to take it again to one side, maybe add it on a half bind. Other side, right? If you're taking the forward fold, maybe once you forward fold, also take a half bind, left hand behind you, other side, right hand behind you. So you have many options here. Those of you working to invert, take that. Any other transitions or arm balancing you like, go ahead and take. All right, let's start to finish up. So hands are supporting to the floor. Bend at the knees of the seat, drop a little bit, shift away back toward your heels. When you are coming up, lift the head and the upper back and through that straighter spine. Use the strength of the legs to carry you up. Expand the arms. Turn the right toes forward, warrior two. Reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pigeon, left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose, land that shin to the floor. Right, so you're on a left, pointing toe on the left shins, angle out the left leg, left thigh, 45 degrees, 30 degrees to the side, supporting with the hands, inch right in front of the back, untuck the toes, elongate through the spine. And once you're settled in, make your way forward, forward, forward. Start to make your way back up. Walk your hands back in, lift the torso up. Take the left seat down. Swing the right leg around. Let's take a leg cradle. Right, adjust your seating. Chances are you're a little bit off to the left side, so bring it back to center. Support the right heel. Flex your right foot. Sit up tall, lift the heel. Then let's take leg cradle here. Four corners. Keep the left arm underneath your right ankle, so it's opposite arm and leg. Then release your right hand. Right hand can go to the back of the head and sitting up tall. Or if you can bind, try to bind. Right? Try to sit up as tall as you can. Alright, start to release. Extend the right leg. Draw the right heel all the way back. Hands come back forward. And transitioning back to your down dog. Pivot out the legs. Walk it out side to side. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Set up your pose, elongate through the spine, and then make your way forward. You can be in your forearms, you can make pillows with the hands. And let's just settle into the pose however you like. So you have a few more breaths here. Alright, let's start to make your way up. Lift back up, walk your hands in. Take the right seat down, swing the left leg forward, center your seat. Right? So you probably have to draw over to the left a little bit. Alright, leg cradle. Bend your left knee. Support the left heel and lift up. Make sure you're flexing your left foot. All right, leg cradle, arms underneath the left leg. Four corners pose, Chaturshpanasana. Right arm underneath the left ankle, releasing your left hand. If you tend to ground the spine a lot, when you're binding, maybe perhaps work on the left hand behind you instead of tall and stay. But if you can, pretty much take the bind and not round too much. A little bit of rounding or working toward lengthening is okay. Begin to release. Extend the left leg out. Swing all the way back behind you and through that pigeon. Walk it back to down dog. And start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down. With the hands either side, we recline back, a stick bridge. Bend at the knees, walk your heels in with your fingertips. Feel for the back of the heels. Your feet should be separated about hips width. Then press your heels down, lift the seat. So you're rolling up, you're standing on the top of the shoulders. Interlace your hands underneath you and then shimmy your shoulders inside to side. So you're really standing on top of the shoulders, back of the head, outer arms, maybe a fist and the heels. Release your hands. Roll all the way down. Draw the left knee in, extend the right leg up. Left arm up to a T, recline, twisting. Twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the left. And then back to center again. Hug both knees in. And when you're ready, step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Let the feet separate, toes turning out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up. Let everything go. Eyes are closed. Breath is gentle. Shavasana, final relaxation. Begin to draw the breath back in and start to move the fingers and the toes. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, and my streaming schedule is on there, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. And my 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10 and $5 if you're having a difficult time right now. Please do the best you can. I am streaming on Facebook and on Instagram. And then the videos are saved on the libraries. However, I do have a YouTube channel as well, Simha Yoga Lab, and the video and audio on my YouTube channel is way better, right? Because it's not being streamed, instead it's being recorded, but it does take a little bit more time to upload, so there is a delay of a few hours before the videos are up. So if you're not streaming with me, perfectly fine to just go to YouTube, right, for a better experience. Also on YouTube, you can pull up the video onto your smart TVs, right? So it's a lot better experience for you. So please share, let people know through word of mouth, as well as sharing any posting you see on Instagram or on Facebook. I appreciate your time. Be well, everybody. Take care. See you soon.